Hello! It's been a while. It's been almost a month since my last video, but that's partially because I was on a 2-week trip, roughly, in Japan. I was basically there the entire month of October, going from Tokyo to Osaka to Kyoto to Hiroshima, surprisingly, because not a lot of people go there. But either way, I was going to vlog this experience, but I didn't because I felt a little bit too lazy and I felt like I kind of needed a break from social media in general. I mean, I was posting every day on TikTok, and although it keeps me a bit productive, it also is very, very tiring, and it kind of rots your brain a little bit. So what I instead wanted to do was make a pickups video of everything I bought. Now, I am a small bit of a collector, as you can see behind me, but that doesn't mean I bought specifically games, which is kind of funny to think because over there's video games literally every corner you turn. I mean, everything is either labeled with Pokemon, or you'll see a bunch of Kirby stuff, or just a bunch of Nintendo stuff, and everything out there is just cutesy or video games, and it's it's very expensive if you want to buy everything out there. So instead, I opted in buying a lot more things that I felt were more memorable for my trip. But either way, let's get to the pickups. Starting off, the very first day, this Splatoon squid that I picked up, I managed to actually win it at an arcade the first night we were there. We weren't too much jet lagged, but we were super tired after, 14 hours of being on a plane. Leaving the hotel after about 20-30 minutes, hitting the convenience store, getting some drinks, like a small snack or something, and then going straight to the arcades was probably like one of the most memorable nights for me, because obviously it's like, wow, I'm in a new city, let's go explore. This was like my first big win there, and I realized that I was gonna need to find a lot more room in my suitcase. So this was the first buy. I don't think I'm gonna do this pickup videos in chronological order with everything that I bought, because I got a lot of stuff, but it's all kind of mixed match. So let's go on to another prize winning that I got. This guy right here. In case you don't know, this is like a TikTok frog or something, like salutes. We saw this at another arcade, like on our last day being out there, and I felt like I just had to have it. Pretty much it. Nothing too crazy about it. Just a cool little frog. He stretches out quite a bit though, which is kind of funny, and then it messes with them. I don't know how he returned to his shape. He was all messed up before we got back to the States. Alright, next I'll show what I got from, I want to say, Universal Studios Japan. So in Osaka, of course, we had to go to Super Nintendo Land, Super Nintendo World. It's just a little lanyard holder. Pretty funny little Mario head. It's got like little zippers in it. You can throw coins and stuff. Do I intend on using this? Probably not. Alright. Next up, I want to say, this is a Shibuya Nintendo store buy. So most of my purchases were from the Nintendo store and the Universal Studios Japan store. And it was kind of intentional because I didn't want to buy too much other stuff rather than just buying like things I know that I can get at those stores, because I could obviously find like a Mario plush or a Luigi plush straight from here in the States. So instead I wanted to get things that were what I felt were more rare in America. And next is Mario in the boot. I kind of bought this on our second trip to the Nintendo store in Shibuya, and the main reason why was because the first time we went, I'm pretty sure he was sold out. And I remembered one of my buddies, Mr. Cake Hoarder, he's made quite a few videos on this guy on TikTok. And I was like, hey, I gotta have this guy. He's a super silly little man. Look at him. Alright, enough of playing with these toys, man. Okay, so as of recently, one of my favorite video game series probably has to be Pikmin, as I've played through Pikmin 1, 2, 3, and 4 back to back to back to back in order to get ready for Pikmin 4. But I did it, and I started live streaming it. I think I started playing the first one in June, and then I carried out until Pikmin 4 released. And so obviously the Pikmin series has probably become one of my favorites already. And because it's still brand new, I managed to get this little like holder thing. I figured I'll throw some stuff in it. You might be wondering what's inside of it. Oh my goodness. Well, the second time we went back, they actually had these little mini keychains that I thought were super freaking amazing and cute and adorable, and I knew I just had to have them. So I got the white one for my girlfriend because she felt like the white one is the cutest to her. I got an ice Pikmin because if you've played Pikmin 4, you'll know that these guys are OP as hell, and they can literally help you destroy anything within like seconds because it just freezes the enemies. And the last one that I bought, although I probably should have bought every single one of them that was there, was the red Pikmin, because the red Pikmin is my favorite Pikmin. I think starting the games from the first one and then going through the series entirely, I always felt like the red one was like your main go-to Pikmin. I don't know, I think that the red Pikmin is the one that's always going to be there for you from the beginning of the game. That's the OG, baby. That's who you're counting on. I just have them in this little Pikmin holder, little case holder. I thought this was like an absolute buy, you know, just to have on my shelf just in case I want to throw some stuff in there. Yeah, this was his little butt. All right, next up from the Nintendo store is this Legend of Zelda t-shirt. I haven't opened it yet. I think this box art is like super duper cool and amazing. There's the shirt on the side, you can probably see. It's just that same design. So I didn't really care to get this, but my girlfriend really liked the design on it. And so she was like, you gotta get it, you gotta get it. There's a thing called a girlfriend tax, where if you have a girlfriend and you've got clothes in your closet, just know that those clothes are no longer just yours. They're most likely gonna go to her as well. So now, of course, I did buy video games, but I'm trying to get through some other stuff first, because the stuff that I did buy, video game related, oh baby, I love it. They were, I love it. I love these buys that I got. I'll show some shirts just to get them out of the way. So these were all from the Universal Studios Japan Nintendo store that they had. This first one that I bought is a little sweater. It's got Mr. Toad himself, or as they call him, I actually don't know what they call him. Yeah, Canopio. I was gonna say they call him Canopio out there because they have the Canopio Cafe, which we sadly did not get to eat at. So next up, we've got the Nintendo Land shirts. I want to say these are the same as the ones in Hollywood, except what they say on them is, it says Universal Studios Japan on there. The white one has all the characters, the protagonist characters on it. Love this shirt. Even though I don't wear white shirts as much, but apparently my girlfriend said I look really good in white shirts. So maybe that boosts my ego a little bit. But next we've got the black Nintendo Land shirt. Now this one I might wear a lot more because obviously I wear black a lot more. I guess the black helps hide like my emotions. It says same thing, Universal Studios Japan, but this one has the enemies, the antagonists of the series, which was super cool. I had to buy both of them. I got lucky, and like there's like different stores all in the Universal Studios Japan. They're separated, but what sucks is that if one store is out of stock and the other one has that stock, you really don't know until you go to both stores because they can't really like check and see. So there was this shirt that I really liked. It's the Chef Toad shirt, the Canopio shirt, and it says I am the chef on it. It says I am the chef. Super cool. It's got like a small sleeve hit right there. Universal Studios Japan. I love this shirt. I think it's just a super simple design. But the issue is I bought it in a medium because when I asked for a large, the lady said they didn't have it, which sucked. But then when you go out into the main store outside, which is like right by the gate entrance of the entire park, they literally had a large, and it was already the entire park was already closing. So I was devastated. I should have waited, but that's whatever. And the last one we got was after the Mario Kart ride, where you've got the visors on and you're shooting out whatever. They have the like Mario Kart store, which has a lot more racing items and stuff. It's got a nice little back patch frenzy going on in the back. This actually came helpful because it was kind of cold in Japan a couple of days, and I wore this, my girlfriend wore this, and pretty much it's just a nice little like throw over, pull over sweater. The designs on the back are super cool. Some of them are actually like really thick patches, and yeah, super cool, super awesome. But these next three items, crazy bro, crazy. I got these because I know that they go for a lot of money online. I'm not gonna sell them. I want these for myself because I love these next items. And once again, I love Pikmin, so here they are, the Pikmin hoodies that I bought. I haven't opened them yet. I'm not sure if I plan on opening them anytime soon. It's too damn hot in Texas, so maybe not. I'm sweating right now just trying to record this video. So first one I got is the blue Pikmin. So basically all it is the hoodie just has the Pikmin head on it. So when you obviously wear the hoodie, it, you know, you look like a Pikmin, I guess. I got the blue one. I got the yellow one. He's got the flower on his head. And then, of course, my favorite one, the red Pikmin, obviously. These jackets are like way too bright. I might wear them like on stream or something whenever I'm playing games or something. I don't know. But super cool, super awesome. A couple more Nintendo Store or Universal Studios things that I got. Just super quickly are the little Super Nintendo World drinks. Basically, they're just little holders. They're drink holders. So yeah, these are pretty cool, pretty nice. Kind of expensive, not gonna lie, but hey, when you're out there and you're having a good time, it's not that big of a deal. You just start buying all this stuff. First gift that I want to give to my nephew is the Yoshi stacking game. How cute, how fun, how awesome. I would make a video opening them and stuff, but you know, it's for him, man. It's for him. Next up, I really want to keep one of these for myself, but I don't think I will. I'll probably still give one of them to my nephew, depending on how I feel at the moment. Are these Mario and Luigi pillows that I got. So I think these are obviously super exclusive to Japan because the art style is like nothing you'd see. Even the material that these guys are made out of it's like super weird. It's like a canvas material. Freaking, I don't know. It's the design that like, it reminds me of like the older Mario style. Awesome. Super old, like Mario Nintendo style. The brush strokes are very thick. It's made out of canvas, I guess. It's something I really want to keep for myself, but once again, might give them to my nephew. Super quick are these little Nintendo World charms that my girlfriend got. She really wanted them. She's like, well, they could make for great keychains, you know. Pretty much it's just, they're both Chef Toads. You got one with a little frying pan and then the other one with the pot. Once again, sadly, we didn't get to go eat there. We didn't get to eat even at the Kirby Cafe because it's the same thing. You need reservations. So that kind of sucks. But it's all right. I had a good time in Japan. Keeping off from those designs of the pillows that I just showed are these plates that I got. Will I eat off of them? Probably not. Same style, same brush stroke, old vintage Nintendo type. If I had like little plate holders, I would most definitely put them on there and have them on the shelf. So this little Mario Kart case, I looked at it, I showed interest in it, my girlfriend was like, I'm gonna get it for you. I think this is like the perfect size to hold like a 3DS in it, and obviously I'm a 3DS type of guy, but what I have it holding right now are a bunch of pins and charms. So they have blind bags that you can obviously open up, and I would have done it on camera, but we were just so excited to see what we got. So right here we got a Yoshi pin, we got a Luigi pin, we got the Bob-omb pin, we got Mr. King Koopa himself, Bowser, and then we got a Boo pin, which is kind of funny seeing Teresa as a name because we saw a jacket and it said it in big letters, Teresa, and we were like, what the hell? And then we forgot, obviously we're in Japan, they're not gonna have Boo as the name, so that was kind of a funny little mix up, and it was like that for a lot of the things that we bought as well. We got some more charms, kind of like the little Cafe Toad ones. These are definitely gonna go to my niece and my nephew. Let them open them up. Super quick, Nintendo Store shirt. They come in these cool little cardboard packagings that I probably should have just thrown away. Nintendo Tokyo shirt. Nothing too crazy. Literally just says Nintendo Tokyo on it. That was pretty much a must buy when I got there. I keep saying some things were must buys, mainly because I knew that they were going to be out there, and they're kind of hard to buy because they're usually sold out online. But the Pikmin planter / pot set, I had to buy these. Having each color Pikmin as a pot that you can put flowers in, hello, that's a must buy, dude. Literally when you buy Pikmin stuff, what sucks and how they get you to buy more is that there's so many different color Pikmin that you can't just buy one and be satisfied. So you kind of have to buy like all of them, which, like I said, it sucks, man, it sucks. But hey baby, that's Nintendo for you, am I right? We went to the little Pokemon Cafe, Sweets Cafe, where we stayed at the first couple of days. Stayed in kind of like a mall area, and they had the Pikachu Sweets Cafe, something like that. Basically, we got this cup. It had like a latte in it. We bought that. And then we bought like some little goodies, some little Pokemon goodies as well. This is like a little folding bag, little reusable folding bag. It's got a little Pikachu on it. Little mug holder, cup holder you put around your mug. Got Pikachu on it. And then like a boba straw as well, just in case. Got a little Pokemon charm on it, little Pikachu charm. They were sold out of all the Cafe Pikachu Sweets little plushies, which sucks. But what can you do, you know? I guess I kind of have to show this off. A little Raboot. I think this is Raboot. Little keychain. Got that from another arcade as well. Before I start getting into the gaming items, I guess I can start talking about this like lottery kind of system that they have set up in Japan. So in Japan, they are very big with their games, and a lot of times you'll go to convenience stores and you'll see like this like lettering system, win a prize type of thing. And basically what it is, it's like a lottery for whatever brand is being promoted. And it just so happened that Super Mario Wonder was gonna come out within the week or 2 weeks that I was there in Japan. I did not plan this at all, but it was fun as hell seeing everything being Super Mario Wonder related. And so going into these 7-Elevens, you see like where they have like lottery tickets you grab, and when you take them up to the counter, purchase them, and then you rip them open, and when you do that, it has a letter on it. And with that letter, you can redeem like a prize for that letter. And well, I got letter C, which is like a little piggy bank, which is cool. It makes sounds when you put coins in there. I might give this to my nephew as well. I don't need this. I think it'd be cool for him to collect money that way. There's a buttload more stuff. For instance, my girlfriend got the letter D on this one, which is like a calendar style little thing. Just super simple stuff like that you could win. There was like a bracelet you could make from it. There were towels you could win from it. Little bracelet items. You attach them together, something like that. I don't know. Hey, I might keep this towel though, for real though, homie. Hold on, wait a minute. Pretty cool. So not only was I buying stuff for myself, I also wanted my nephew to have a little bit of things. For instance, I got him these little towels as well. Oh my God. These are like at a toy store we kind of stumbled upon. Nothing too crazy, not gonna lie. You can like pull this thing out right here. Cool little designs on it. Little chain chomp one. I think I'm holding this upside down. Oh, I'm sorry. His name is Wan Wan. My bad. Hey, he's just a Japanese sort of guy, man. Yeah, they got like little yarns and stuff being held onto them. Those are cool. All right, I'm pretty sure lastly, before we get onto the media items, are these Pikmin little Wonder. I don't even know what they are. I think they're figures. I seriously think these are figures. I don't think these are candies. Little sitting figures. I'll open those up on stream maybe one day. Wait, not so fast. Mario Band. You need this to play a little around the park in Universal Studios Japan, Super Nintendo World. Something small, something cool. And also this little Kinopio's Cafe, little picture holder. Things like this that I know that I can use for like me and my girlfriend. I love having these just to have around the room, you know. We had great memories at Super Nintendo World. I think I'm finally good to go onto the media. As we were going out, they've got book-offs and hard-offs out there in Japan, which is basically like a souped-up version of like a pawn shop kind of thing, or like at half-price books, except this stuff has like games and anime and plushies out the wazoo. It's super cool to be in, and probably one of my favorite parts of being in Japan was going to these stores, but it's because of how cheap everything is in there. So, as we were going to different hard-offs and book-offs, I was trying to find other stores that we might all like. For instance, we went to a music store around the Ghibli Museum area, and I was looking for a few artists, city pop artists, because I love city pop, and I found these like Pokemon CDs. I think they're like the size of GameCube discs, honestly. These are super cheap. Like this one right here, you can see it, 330 yen. I can't read anything on the back, but I looked up some eBay comps on these guys. The Pikachu on a Lapras was selling for like $25. I didn't find this one, the Team Rocket one, but okay, I forgot about these as well. Just real quick, from the, I want to say these are the Nintendo store in Shibuya. They're little Mario and Luigi cups. They just look like the overalls, Mario and Luigi cups. Still talking about music. Let's still talk about some music. Some CDs that I bought while I was out there. Oh man, oh baby, I was looking for some city pop like crazy. What sucks is that I don't speak Japanese, I don't read Japanese, I can't read kanji, I can use Google Translate to the best of my ability. And that's pretty much it. They do have like US artists labeled out in English, So, you know your boy had to get some Weezer. I got Weezer's Maladroit. Weezer is one of my favorite bands. Totally serious about that. I love Weezer. George Harrison's Dark Horse. One of my favorite artists, Mr. George Harrison of the Beatles. Love him. And then as for City Pop, I got really lucky because one of the book-offs that we went to, I saw a man that looked very familiar, which was Tetsuro Yamashita, one of my favorite City Pop artists. And he is, I guess they say like the king of City Pop. He's very popular. His music is sampled all the time. I managed to find his Spacey CD. I got Big Wave. This one is like a Brian Wilson CD as well. I guess they collabed on a lot of this stuff. And then the greatest hits of Tetsuro Yamashita. The greatest hits of Tetsuro Yamashita. Pretty cool. I'm glad I found these. So after that, I suppose that I can show some things that I was really looking out for when I was out here. Because here in the States, you can't really find this sort of media. And I managed to find a little bit of it. Boom, the Nintendo mangas, however you want to say it. I'm from the US and they call it manga out there. I wanted to mainly find the Mario manga and the Kirby manga, which I happened to find. The first one is the Kirby one. 300 yen, which is like $2, man. Obviously, I can't read this stuff, but looking through the pictures, it's so amazing. Like, what the? The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess one. I tried to get like at least like the first in the series just because I don't want to grab like too many random ones. But dude, the freaking artwork on here and the expressions of everybody, so cool. Next one I got was the Splatoon one. I'm not the biggest Splatoon fan. I've played Splatoon in the past. I really liked it. I want to get back into it. I want to go pro for it. I want to freaking dominate the entire game, but I can't, man. But yeah, got Splatoon one. I was mainly looking for the Mario ones. Looking back at it, I probably should have bought a lot more because, man, these are amazing, dude. I love these. I'm a huge Mario fan. I'm a Mario boy. You know, you've got your Sonic fans, but you've also got your Mario fans, and let's just say Mario fans are a lot better. So yeah, I got these. Not too expensive, but also a little bit, no, $2.50. Yeah, these are like $1.50 each. I probably should have bought a lot more. We were running out of so much room in the suitcases, man. Now we can finally get on to the video games. Video games. I searched everywhere in these book-offs and hard-offs for rare 3DSs, and it was so freaking hard. But what I did find, the prices for these things were, they were so low, dude. So a lot of these I had to buy. So the first of the 3DS family that I bought was this translucent 2DS. Man, oh man. I got this guy, I think for around 70 to 80 bucks. Not too bad for what it is. Basically, this is a Japanese exclusive variant of the original Pokemon games. Super cool, super happy that I, decided to buy this. These guys, I think, go for like up to $200 sometimes. I could be wrong. I don't know the prices off the top of my head. Let's show off some of the 3DS games I did buy. The first book off / hard off that we went to, oh man, I saw so many 3DS games, and my goal at first was to buy as many like rare, or not rare, but Japanese exclusive 3DS games. But what sucks, I can't read Japanese once again. So a lot of the things that I did pick out, I just kind of picked them out just because I knew what the series was, or I knew what it is, or it looks pretty. So, first one I got was this Doraemon game. Once again, these games probably suck, and it's probably the reason why they're kind of cheap out there. And another Doraemon game. They look fun on the back. I know Doraemon is like not like, I don't know, I think he's more aimed towards children. I could be wrong, but there was so much Doraemon stuff. And then this one I picked up, the Shin-Chan game. Cover on it. It's a little sparkly cover. No idea what this game's about. Freaking don't ask me about it. These were like the only 3DS games I bought. The titles of them make no sense to me. It's just, I just don't read Japanese. I don't know, man. What I can tell you that I do know are characters. And obviously I knew that this game was Kirby's Tilt and Tumble. And you don't need to read anything in this game, right? So I decided to buy this. This one right here was only like 1,000 yen, I want to say, which is like $7. I looked up comps on everything before I bought it just to make sure. Over in the States, I think this is like 30 bucks. Pretty cool. I wish I could own the US version of this game, but obviously I cannot because people want to sell it for like 60 bucks alone. Too much money. So yeah, little Kirby Tilt and Tumble. My two favorite consoles from Nintendo are the 3DS and the Wii. And if you know anything about what I'm about to show you, is that these are kind of expensive over here in the States. The Super Mario like series of Wii remotes, these things are freaking expensive here in the States. Kinda. I've seen the price go from 30 up to 50 on these. So finding these out there in Japan for like 12 bucks each, I needed these. I know I needed these. Here's the Mario one that I bought. I also found the Luigi one. Luigi's got the little Luigi symbol on it. Pretty cool, green and blue. And I also found the Yoshi one. So what's funny is when I was searching through like video games and stuff, they've got bins of things you have to pull out and you've got to dig through to find what you want. And so these just so happen to be in like clear plastic cases with like a bunch of stickers on them. So originally I thought that the Yoshi one was the Bowser one, which is the one that I personally wanted. I don't know why I thought that. I guess I got the colors mixed up, but I'm super happy that I found these guys for like I said, like 8 to 12 bucks each. Super amazing. I'm gonna definitely use these whenever I play. If you know anything about 3DSs right now, the prices of them are going up like crazy. It's the closing of everything, but it's also the modding scene for the 3DSs as well. I managed to find two original 3DSs. The hot pink one, of course, and the light pink one. I got these, I think, for about 40 bucks each, roughly. I think one of my main goals for collecting the 3DSs is trying to buy every single original 3DS color model variant. So far, doing pretty well. There's a few of them that I saw out there as well. I should have bought them now that I think about it, but some prices, I don't know what it is. Some of the prices are just jacked up all the way. I think some people had these for like 120. I saw 2DS XLs for like $100 out there. No, new 2DS XLs for like $100. I didn't need to spend all that money on just a bunch of 3DSs and 2DS XL consoles. So instead I opted on the ones that I really needed for my collection. Those are pretty cool. Last two items are items that I did not expect to find, but because their prices were super good, I knew I had to buy them. The first one is the Pocket Sakura. Pocket Sakura. It's a Sakura Wars, the Pocket Sakura. I don't know how you say it, man. I don't remember much about this game, but when I did a video on all of Pokemon's virtual pets, the Pocket Pikachu was one that popped up, but this was also one that was based off of the original design of the Pocket Pikachu. It's basically a pink clear version of it, and once I saw this there, I knew I had to have it. I've been trying to buy one for a good price for about 2 years now. I think that's when I came out with that video on my channel. So this was an absolute buy. But basically, it's got the Game Boy game in there, and then it's got the Pocket Sakura as well. They're both in here. There's like a map. I think it's like a novel type of game that you use, but you connect your Game Boy Color with the Pocket Sakura, and you like use the infrared on there, and it connects. Super cool concept. Oh man, I'm so glad I finally have this part of my collection. Like I said, a lot of things I bought were, if only it had a good price. I think this was like 50 bucks, $60. And I think these go for 100 to 120. So about half off. Super stoked that I have this finally in my collection. Love this. Whoo, the Ice Spice Orange GameCube. I'm kidding, it's the Orange Spice GameCube. If you don't know anything about this, the Orange Spice GameCube, I'm not going to try to sound like I know everything about GameCube, because GameCube, I love the GameCube, but it's not my favorite console. This is a Japanese exclusive. So finding this guy out there, I've seen plenty of videos where people say, oh, I'm video game collecting in Japan. I have to find an orange GameCube. I found this guy for 4,000 yen. 4,000 yen is less than $30 out there. So finding the console, the controller, literally the power cords and the video cable for 30 bucks is insane. I have found GameCubes for 20 bucks at garage sales. Just the GameCube. Sometimes they don't even work and they lie to me and I still buy them like an idiot. So yeah, this was an absolute highlight of my trip. I'm super glad that I bought this guy. These are all my pickups. I am super happy with everything that I bought. Do I have a lot of room for them all? No, probably not. But yeah, this is my first time in Japan, man. I do plan on going again, and if I am to go in the future, maybe like a year, multiple years from now, I think I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more game hunting. So the fact that this was my first big trip out of the country, I think this was amazing for me. Experiencing the culture of Japan, sightseeing so many things, and just being in a new country in general was super big to me. So therefore, I didn't really care to vlog it. I didn't care to stream out there. I mainly wanted to have a good experience, clear my mind from all this social media stuff because it's kind of been getting to me a little bit. Japan was awesome. I have some amazing buys, obviously. I probably don't have room for them, but yeah, super fun, super awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This might be a lot longer than I expected. Arigatou gozaimasu. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe. More content in the future. Bye. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. You guys are awesome. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Awesome.